everyone. Welcome to our ninth class, I believe. First of all, Happy New Year's. And today we're going to learn about weight. Last class, there was only one person. So if we get through today's material, we can go back and review lesson 8, which is about length. But first of all, I have a Kahoot. Oh, okay. Irene, do you want to play the Kahoot after we learn about lesson 8? Because the Kahoot is about lesson 8. And I believe you weren't there for that. So would you like to play it now, or would you want to play it after we go over unit 8?
I don't know.
Okay, then I guess it'd be easier if we go over unit 8 first. So I guess I'll be doing that. Okay, so if we go to unit 8 is all about length, okay? And so words we can use to describe length, you see here, are longer and shorter. Those are one of the most basic ones. You also have taller and shorter. And so basically, if we look at this picture, we can see that this snake is longer than the caterpillar, okay? And basically what length is how much something is, how long something is. And so you can see the snake is pretty long. You have, he goes from the tail all the way to the head compared to the caterpillar, which is much shorter. And then you have the ant, which is, of course, even shorter than the caterpillar. Okay. Next, we also have something called height, which is how tall you are. So this is length and this is height, but this is basically height. It's basically the same thing. And so in this case, we use the words taller and shorter, okay? And notice when we use taller and shorter, we're referring to length that's up and down compared to the snake and the caterpillar, which uses longer and shorter, or length that is from left to right. And okay, so when it's from up to down, we use taller and shorter. And you can see that the giraffe is taller than the elephant, and the monkey or the ape is shorter than the elephant. Okay, so now I think we can try and practice. So which one is the longest string and which one is the shortest string? Okay, actually, here, I'll do this example. Okay, so I'll do this one to start. So if we count how many marbles there are on the string, or how many beads there are, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the string with the purple beads have a total of 10 beads, okay? And 1, 2.
The green one is the longest. The yellow one is the shortest.
Okay, wait, let's see. 5, 6. Wow, nice job. Okay, so yeah, the purple one has 10, the yellow one has 9, and the green one has 11. So that makes green the longest one. Nice job. Okay, now try this one. Which one is the tallest and which one is the shortest?
The yellow one is the shortest and the blue one is the tallest.
Correct. Great job. Okay, now is the green one taller or the red one? Is the green one taller than the red one?
Green.
Yes, the green one is taller. Nice job. Okay, now this one is a bit tricky. To find the length, we're gonna have to count each individual, what we call tile, okay? And tile in this case just means square. So basically we're counting each square. So by that, I'm talking about these little guys over here. So each of these boxes is a square. And so every time there is a square, you would count one, okay? And so for this little blue line here, that would be one. This blue line here would be two. And then you would have 3, 4, 5, 1 on the side, 6, oh wow. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Sorry for the bad handwriting. Okay, so the first blue line has 9. Then if we go to the red line, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The red line has 8. Then finally, I think this purple line has 1, 2, 3,
I think
4.
the like down one, the C.
Yeah, C. Actually, wait, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, perfect. Purple one has 10. The blue one has 8, or the blue one has 9, and the red one has 8. So C is the longest path. Now, which one is the shortest?
Red.
Red, perfect. Okay. Ooh, now this one is a bit more difficult. Okay, first
The
let's.
orange one is the longest. The green one is the shortest.
Nice. Okay, now I don't actually know if the orange one is the shortest or is the longest, because we can't really tell by our eyes. If you take your fingers and try and measure it, you're gonna find something really, really similar. So yes, we can say the orange one is longer, but we can't be sure because our eyes can only tell so much. If these two are too similar, then our eyes can't really tell. But yes, for now, we're gonna say that the orange is the longest. Okay, now, John uses ice cream sticks to measure the length of a table. Okay, let's see, this is John. And he's using ice cream sticks to measure how long the table is. And it's important to see that we have something called units, which is what we use to measure basically everything. When you get older, you're going to learn about things like centimeter, meter, kilometer, feet, inches, stuff like that. And those are all units or things that you can use to measure the table. But in this case, I think our friend, was it John? Yeah, our friend John chooses to use ice cream sticks. And so he says each ice cream stick stands for 1 unit. So if we count each of these sticks, if we count each of these sticks as 1, then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's why this says the length of the table is about 12 units. 12 units as in 12 ice cream sticks, okay? And so basically one way to measure things is to find a unit, in this case ice cream sticks, and see how many it can fit within the thing that you are trying to measure. Okay, and so John is trying to figure out how many ice cream sticks can fit inside the table or one side of the table. And the answer is 12. Okay, so here we have a similar situation. So Mary is using a bunch of paper clips to measure how long the book is. And if we look at the paper clips and say that each paper clip is 1 unit, then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to have 5 paper clips. So we know we can say that the book is about 5 units long. The 5 units being 5 paper clips. Okay. And so sometimes it might be really confusing because if we just say 5 units, we don't really know what they mean by 1 unit. Because in this case, you can see what the unit is different. If, in this example, the unit is a paper clip, but the unit here is an ice cream stick. Okay, now try this problem. Make a chain of 20 paper clips like this. And so since we can't, we'll just have a paper clip like this. And okay, so the length of the chain is what unit or how many units?
$20?
Yeah, 20, perfect. Okay. So this part we can't really do because I don't think you have 20 paper clips laying around. So I'm gonna draw some paper clips, okay? And I want you to find out how many units it is, okay? So if 1 paper clip is 1 unit, sorry for my bad drawing. How many units is this?
Is it 7?
Yes, 7 is the right answer. Nice job. Okay. So in this case, my hand is about 7 units long. I don't actually really know how big a paper clip is supposed to be compared to my hand, but we'll take 7 as the answer. Okay. Now, the same thing with our foot. Okay, how many units is this?
8?
Yes, perfect. Yep, nice job. Okay. Okay, so now, which is longer, your hand or your feet, or your foot?
Your foot?
Yes, perfect. Okay, now I think we are ready to. There are some questions about subtraction and addition. And I think there was one more subject, but I'm blanking on what it is. But basically, we're going to have questions on length, but also other things. Okay, and I don't think, Irene, can you get onto Kahoot? Or I don't really remember who had trouble.
white number pin, but it still won't work.
Did you put 9524757?
Yeah.
What does it say after you entered it? Oh, there you go. Okay. Excellent. Okay, good luck. Nice job. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, okay. Wait, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, so, Irene, do you have questions about the problems or
The green was 15 and the yellow was 12.
right? Okay, so, I don't know if I don't remember the problems. Okay, so the first problem, actually, let me just go over the, okay, to make sure you understand. So the first problem is which is longer. It was an elephant or an ant, or yeah, which one is taller? So, is there a reason why you picked the ant over the elephant? Oh, first, do you know what an ant and an elephant looks like? Yeah, you do? Do you? Yeah, okay. So if we're talking about which one is taller or which one is longer, then the elephant would be taller because the elephant is much, much bigger than the ant. Um, yeah, and okay, so the next problem is, I think, which one is shorter, a pencil or a rocket? So a pencil, well, I have one right here. Pencil's about this long, but a rocket is bigger than I would say the room you are in right now. I'm not sure. But basically, a rocket is just like the elephant, much, much bigger. And so, well, the rocket is going to be longer. But I guess those questions aren't that great. Okay, anyways, in this problem, um, I think it was there were two books and one was 12 units long and one was 15. And it asks which one was longer. Did it ask that? Yeah, okay. So then the book with 15 units would be longer because 12 is bigger, or sorry, 15 is bigger than 12. So the book that had 15 units would be the correct answer. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, 2 apples are both 10 units long. Is it true that they have the same length? Nice job. Okay. Yeah, so if you have 2 apples that are both 10 units long, then yeah, they're going to be the same. Okay. Which is longer, a snake or a caterpillar? Okay. Ooh, okay. So if we look back on, it was actually from this example, you can see that a snake is bigger than, or yeah, it is bigger than caterpillar. So it means that it is longer. Okay. And I'm sorry if you don't really know what a snake or a caterpillar is, but yeah, a snake is bigger than, because a caterpillar is a bug and a snake is something called a reptile. And I believe you'll learn that at some point in elementary school. Okay. A window is 20 units long. Another window is 17 units long. The 2 windows have the same length. No, great job. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, 3 more. Nice, very fast. Okay. Nice. Okay. In case you guessed, I don't know if you were guessing or not. From zeros 1 to 10, that's just saying 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on all the way to 10. Which number is the third from the right? So if we were to just put the numbers from 0 to 10, I'll just put 0, 1, 2, 3 for now. The third from the right, this means that we have to count from the right side, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So the third number from the right is 1. But it would be very different if we ask, what is the third number from the left? If we count from the left, the third number would actually be 2. So yeah, when it comes to these problems, make sure you read them carefully, which I believe you did. So nice job. Okay, last question. How was 2021? Nice. Okay. Oh, and I believe that's the end. Yeah. Nice job. Okay. We're gonna move on to our, well, real lesson for today, which is lesson 9. And we're going to be talking about weight. So we've been talking about length or height or how tall or how long something is. But now we're going to talk about how heavy or how light something is, okay? And so you might have noticed the word heavy and the word light can describe weight. Heavier meaning it has more weight, and light meaning it has less weight, okay? And so in this first example, you can see that the cupboard is heavier than the chair, and the chair is lighter than the cupboard. Okay. You can see this person can hold up a chair without trouble, but he's struggling to lift the cupboard. Okay. Which is the lightest and which is the heaviest? Take a guess. Yeah, take an educated guess. Try and see which one is the lightest and which one is the heaviest. But
Is the balloon the lightest?
Yes, the balloon is the lightest. Okay. And which one do you think is heavier, a computer or a book?
A computer.
A computer, yeah. I would say a computer, but I guess it depends on how heavy each one is, because a book can also be heavier than a computer depending on how many pages it has. But generally, a computer is much heavier than a book. Okay, so the mango is as heavy as the ball, okay? And you can see this is what we call a scale. Okay? And this thing right here allows us to weigh objects or things. So what this does is we have two places for you to put things here. And if you put a mango and a ball, if this is completely flat or straight, then we know that it is as heavy as, because they have the same weight. This works the exact same way as a seesaw. So if, say, the ball is heavier than the mango, then it would look very different. Then it would look something like this. The ball would be heavier, so it would tilt like that. Okay, the orange is lighter than the ball, and the ball is heavier than the orange. So exactly what I just explained earlier. If the ball is heavier, then the scale is going to look like this. And if we put the ball on the other side where the orange is, then it's going to tilt the other way, look like something like that. Now, which do you think weighs more, a ruler or a pen? Or A?
A ruler.
Ruler, nice. What about a key in a ruler?
T.
Nice. Okay. How many marbles balance the block? Okay. If we look at, see if we can get all of them. Okay. If we look at all three pictures, which of them do you think shows the correct solution, or when the amount of marbles balances out the weight of the cube?
The same height?
Yeah, when they have the same height, or when the scale is completely flat and not tilted anywhere.
The last one.
The last one, nice. So to answer the question, how many marbles balance the block? You can say 5, because you see 5 marbles is able to make it still, or make it flat. Okay, the clay ball is as heavy as the book. Make a clay ball as heavy as your ruler. I guess we can't really do that, but we know that a book is probably heavier than a ruler. So if we want it as heavy as a ruler, I guess we would make a clay ball that is much smaller. Let's say this size. Okay. Okay. So just like length, we can measure weight. Okay. And so again, exactly like length, we can set where we can use something and call it 1 unit. So again, say if I want to measure the length of my table, then I can use 1 pencil as a unit. In weight, you can do the exact same thing. say if you want to measure your computer, then you would use this scale, put a computer on one side, then see how many pencils you would put to make the scale balance, or still or flat, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so go ahead and try this problem. The weight of the scissors is how many units?
10 units.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 10. Nice job. Okay. Yeah, so the weight of the scissors is 10 units. Now, instead of having clothespins as a unit, now we're going to have marbles again. So how many marbles balance out the scissor?
8.
Nice. Okay, so again, because it takes 8 marbles to balance out the scale, we know that the weight of the scissors is as heavy as 8 marbles, or so we can call it 8 units. Okay, what about this? Okay, we can't really see box
6 units.
C. Oh. Wait, let's see. Wait, 6? Okay, nice job. And what about B?
8.
8, perfect. Okay, what about C?
7.
7, nice job. Okay, so which box is the heaviest? Box A, box B, or box C?
Box B.
Box B, perfect. Okay, and which box is the lightest? Box A or box C?
A.
A, perfect. Okay. Find out how many marbles balance your pencil box. Guess we can't really do that. Okay, so with the remaining time, we can practice weight. And then if we have time, or if you want to practice, we can go back to the exercises for length. Okay, so for now, let's go to 145. Okay, so write heavier than, lighter than, or as heavy as. Okay, so heavier meaning the left side is heavier than the right side. Lighter than is the right side, or the left side is lighter than the left side is lighter than the right side, and as heavy as is when they are the same. Okay, so let me try the first one. So the papaya is something the pineapple, and because we can kind of see the pineapple is tilting the scale to the right, we can say, actually, no, not really. Yeah, well, okay. I think it's tilting to the right, but it's basically the same. So I'm gonna say as heavy as. Okay, so I'm gonna put a text box as heavy. Like that. Okay. Now, actually, here. Second. Let me do this instead. Now we have 3 text boxes that we can use as kind of a word bank. Okay, so okay, for the second one, the crab is something the fish. What do you think the answer is?
Heavier?
Heavier, perfect. So we put heavy, oh, sorry. Okay. So we can put heavier than over here, okay? Let's put this back. Okay.
Edison, camera on.
The pencil box is something, the mug,
Edison, camera on.
Lighter.
lighter, perfect. Okay, then you can drag this over here, okay? Okay.
Camera on.
Use a balance to compare their weights. So, oh, right. This can also be called a balance, not just a scale. Okay, use a balance to compare their weights. Oh, I don't really think you can do that. But just try and guess. Try and guess. Do you think a pencil is heavier or lighter than a ruler?
No?
Oh, okay. So a pencil is lighter than a ruler?
I think so.
I think so. Okay. Well, honestly, I don't really know. It depends on the type of ruler, how long the ruler is, and also the type of pencil, and how long the pencil is. Okay, because let me show you. You can have pencil like this, and then a pencil like this. So a pencil like this is what we call a mechanical pencil. Compared to this is just a traditional wooden lead pencil. And this pencil is much heavier than this one. So if we have like a normal plastic ruler, then maybe this is heavier. But if we're talking about this, it's going to be different. So it really depends on you. So yeah, we can just say the ruler is heavier than the pencil. Okay. Get these three things: toy car, pencil box, and a doll. Use a balance to compare their weights. Okay, again, we don't really have a balance or a toy car or a pencil box or a doll. So for the time being, just like this one right here, try and make your best guess. Which one is the heaviest and which one is the lightest?
The heaviest is the pencil box. The lightest is a doll. I mean, like,
Okay.
the doll's filled with stuff.
Yeah.
Cotton. And
Yeah.
easily bends.
Yeah, you can say that. Okay, so the heaviest is the pencil box and the lightest is the doll. Okay. Use these buttons as one unit, okay? So you can see you have the buttons over here and then the keys. So the key weighs how many units?
7.
7? Perfect. Okay. So again, if we have marbles as one unit, the pair weighs how many units?
9.
Perfect. Okay. What about this one? We have baseballs and a book. 3. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so again, we're going to use marbles and we're, 5. Perfect. Okay. And what about this one? The clothespin. Perfect. And the paperclip. Oh, use paper clips as a unit and estimate and then weigh your ruler. Again, we can't really do that. Yeah. So just guess. How many paper clips do you think one ruler weighs?
I think like 9 or 8.
9? Yeah, that makes sense because paper clips are really light and a ruler might not be. So, okay. Yeah, and notice how this says my ruler weighs about this many units because people's different rulers are definitely going to have different weights. So yeah, there basically really isn't a right answer. Okay. Use baseballs as 1 unit. Okay, so let's see. How much does the papaya weigh for the first one?
7.
7, perfect. Okay, what about the, I think, watermelon? Yeah. How much does the watermelon weigh?
9.
9, perfect.
9.
Okay, and what about the pineapple?
8.
8, perfect. Okay, so the something is the heaviest. So, oh wait, let me put the things. Well, okay, so you have, I think, actually, I don't really, 7, 9, oh, okay, 7, 9, and 8. So on 7, so it's 8, okay. I don't really know if you can see that. Okay, the papaya weighs 7, watermelon weighs 9, and the pineapple weighs 8. Okay, so based on the information, which one is the heaviest?
The pine. Oh, I mean the watermelon.
The watermelon.
The watermelon is heavier than I thought.
Yeah, it's actually pretty heavy. If you hold one, yeah, it's pretty heavy. Okay, which one is the lightest?
The papaya.
Perfect. Okay. The pineapple is lighter. Okay, the pineapple is lighter than the what? This one is, I would say, a bit tricky.
The watermelon.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Use, I think this is a orange or a, yeah, I think this is an orange. Okay, so we have different presents, present A, present B, and present C. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the exact same thing.
A6.
A is 6. B is
11.
11. Okay, and how much is C?
5.
5. Perfect. Okay, so we have
C is actually the lightest, and B is the heaviest.
perfect. Okay. And then okay, box A is heavier than which box?
C.
C. Yeah, perfect. Okay. This is end of lesson 9. And we have a few more minutes, so we can go back to unit 8 stuff. Let me see. Okay, I believe it starts here. Okay, so Irene, you have, oh, do you have a question? No? Okay. Do you have annotation or can you draw on the screen? Yes? Okay. So can you draw me first a shorter nail and then a longer pencil? Perfect. Okay. Okay, now draw a taller tree and a shorter arrow.
Done.
Nice job. Oh. Okay. Color the longest beam. Nice. Okay. Okay. Color the tallest animal, and then the shortest string of beads. Okay. Oh, okay. So for the first one, it says color the tallest animal. So depending on how you see the problem, the answer for different people might be different, okay? So first, well, technically the tallest animal is the moose or the deer right here, okay? But then the tallest animal can also be, I think that's a cat, this cat over here, because he's standing on a bunch of books. So, well, it really depends on the person because some people might say that, well, this cat or the animal itself isn't the tallest, but because it has books under it, well, it is the tallest. So, depends on the person, but yeah, either way, nice job. Okay. And for the second one, color the shortest string of beads. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna count, but I'm pretty sure you're right. So nice job. Okay. Now, fill in the blanks. Tape something is longer. Okay. Okay. So which tape is longest and which tape is the shortest?
C and B. C is the tallest and B is the shortest.
Perfect. Okay. And tape D is as long or as tall as which other tape?
A.
Yes, perfect. And the last one is tape A is shorter than which tape?
C.
Perfect. Okay. Nice job. Okay. The paper tapes below measure the heights of the figures. Write the letter of each figure on the correct paper tape. So each of these is one person over here. So based on that, can you tell me which one is, I'm assuming, the mom? Which one is A? This might be difficult to see. That one? Perfect. And which one is the sister? Or D? Nice. Which one is the brother? And the last one is the dad. Nice job. And then I think we have time for one more. Okay, Irene, do you want to do the fill in the blanks or another one of these tape problems?
Fill in the one of those tape.
Oh, okay. Okay, so color the tape, which is 8 units long.
I'm done.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, perfect. Okay. Then right here. Tape A is how many units long? Tape B is how many units long? And tape C is how many units long?
Tape A is 7 units long.
Okay.
Tape C is 3 units long. And
Okay.
wait. And tape B is 5 units long.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and this should be it for our class today. Thank you so much for coming and have a happy new year.